What's happening, everybody? This is the Pensive Brothers podcast. This is Aaron.
This is Elliot.
Hope everybody out there is having a fantastical day. We are back.
Fantastical.
Okay.
Where did we go?
On break for a week.
We 2 episodes in.
Yeah, but still, we back. All right, y'all ain't seen us since last week. So first of all, before we even go any further, everybody, if you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe. You can follow us at Pensive Brothers Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I was gonna let you finish. No, there's another one. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Exactly, YouTube. So
that's the important one.
If you can't tell that I've rehearsed this, I have not. But yeah seriously, guys. Yeah. So it definitely helps. Just if you guys could just follow and like and subscribe and everything like that. So definitely share it with your mom. Share it with your uneducated uncles who don't know much about politics and pretend that they do.
Why they gotta be uneducated?
Share it with your brothers. Share it with your cousins, your sisters, whoever. So yeah, we appreciate you guys.
Love y'all. They got ears or eyes. Share it with them.
Even if they don't have ears or eyes, maybe you guys have family members without facial features. Pulling a Voldemort thing. It's cool. Share it with them too.
Moving on.
Yeah. So, what's going on with you?
Not much. What's going on with you?
None. We making it. End of the week. End of a long. For me, this week was a long work week.
TGIF.
So I'm super happy to be done with that. Ready to roll into the weekend and kind of chill. Even though I got to go to a funeral, but it's not a funeral for somebody I know, but it's somebody Dad knows. So
yeah, but it's still sad.
Yeah. So. But no, I'm cool. Everything's going good. I had a moment of existential crisis this week.
Existential?
Yes.
All right.
So anybody that knows, I have Invisalign. Okay, they're kind of like these teeth trays things that straighten your teeth without you having to get braces.
They're clear retainers.
Basically, yeah. And basically, if you've never heard of Invisalign, you get new trays every couple of weeks. You get a new tray every 2 weeks. And then once you get to the end, you get. It looks the exact same though as the ones you've been getting, but you get a retainer, which is basically your permanent retainer forever. Okay. Now
you're on the permanent retainer forever.
Yes. So what happened was when I got this, I remember the day that I went in for the fitting for this, where they give it to you. The lady was like, "Oh yeah, you can buy a set of 3 more of those for $450 or something." And I was like,
"Why would I do that?"
No, it was $475. That's what it was. And I was like, I don't know about that. And she's like, well, if you ever need another one, we don't sell them by 3s unless you do it right now. And I'm like, sales ploy. I already know what time it is. Okay. It's kind of like declining.
Yeah, because there's literally no reason why they can't sell it to you in 3s later.
Exactly.
There's no reason whatsoever.
There's no reason why you shouldn't just be able to just go up there
and get a new one.
And just get another one made and they just ship it to you. But anyway.
Sales ploy.
I declined that. I was like, first of all, I just got this today. Why would I spend $500 getting 3 more of these today?
Because you were already spending money.
Right. And so, I paid for my whole entire thing up front, but I lost it.
Uh-oh.
And
did you have to use the wife trick?
Yeah. Ellie, when I tell you I looked everywhere for these. When I tell you I looked everywhere, I was all outside.
And she found it somewhere you had definitely already looked.
Yeah.
It happens every time. Listen, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
And the thing is, right, anyone out there who always says, I don't know why I would get married, listen to me. If there was ever a reason to marry a beautiful black woman, it is because she is going to point out things that are right in front of you.
Obviously so.
So right in front of you that the junk is embarrassing. Bro, it was under the edge of the bed. Just I don't even know how I got down there. I don't even know how I fell. My theory is it was I don't even know. It was probably in a pocket. I don't know what it was on. But somehow she found it. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I was freaking out. I called the dentist and they were like, yeah, so to get a new single set, it'll be $425. I'm like,
oh, they charge you $400.
They charge you $475 for 3 on day 1.
Or
$425 for 1 set.
Something about this doesn't. It's not math.
The math is not. It's not mathing for me. It's definitely mathing for them. So, but okay. So I told the lady, I was like, look, this was on yesterday. This was yesterday. So I just lost it 2 days ago. So I spent all day that day, all afternoon looking for it. And then I had to go to bed without it. And then I woke up yesterday for work, and I woke up mad early too. I spent like 35 minutes looking for it. I was all outside, all in the house. I was everywhere, looking everywhere. And then I couldn't find it. So I went on to work.
I can't find it. And she said, it's right here.
Well, she helped me look for it the first night, but only for a little bit. And she was like, I just know wherever it is, it's right in our face. I was like, you don't know that. You do not know that. So anyway, so we ended up going.
And then she was absolutely correct.
Yeah, and yesterday I get home from work. I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
She gets home from work a little bit after me. So she comes home from work. She was in the house for like 4 minutes and found it.
Listen, sometimes that's how it goes.
Bro, all the time that's how it goes. Every single time.
At this point, when I can't find stuff, okay, I give a good faith effort. I be looking, and I just be like, Justice, do you know where this is? I don't necessarily want you to go look for it. But if you know where it is, just tell me and I'll go get it. And then what makes it worse is when she tells me exactly where it is. Mm-hmm. She's like, it's in the basket or next to the bed on my side table.
She be knowing all my stuff.
And then I go over there and I look in the basket on her side of the bed on the side table. Still can't find it. And she walks over.
And just picks it up.
Moves like one thing. And it's like, it's right here. I told you where it was.
No, way worse than that.
Trash.
You know where my coffee maker is in my kitchen?
Yes.
Right there beside the fridge.
Yes.
Bro, I cannot express to you how many things I have lost on that specific counter.
Just on that space.
And it's the smallest counter in my kitchen. The tiniest one. And Khalil will just walk in and just pick it up. And not even move nothing. It'd just be right there. And I'd be standing in front of it. And I'd be like, I don't see it. And I always chalk it up. Like, well, you know my vision is bad.
That's what I be saying.
She be like, you got your contacts in? I'm like, no.
No, you do. You can see clear to clear.
Yeah. And so she told me like 3 weeks ago, she was like, well, you know what I started doing when you can't find stuff? Is I go to wherever you are and I look directly in front of you. How dare you insult me in my own house?
First of all.
With this truthful
accusation.
Right. But no, she literally will come to where, like, that's what happened. So yesterday, I was in the bedroom looking for it. I couldn't find it. So I had walked out. So she had just came to the house and like, I heard her make a sound and she's like, oh my gosh. And I was like,
and it was right there.
She found it. Yes.
you was excited because you was at least she found it.
I've been telling her for 2 days that she saved us $425. Like, what you talking about? Like,
listen, I know that's a.
And she had community service yesterday. She does community service at one of the hospitals in town. So
yeah.
She found it and I was like, girl, you just saved us $425. I'm gonna take you out to dinner. And she's like, I gotta go to community service. I ain't got time for this.
Fair. Here's the thing, okay? This is my story. I'm sticking to it. I think it's just the angle. We're too tall, so the angle you're looking down for stuff, you just can't see it.
I'm not. I'm taller than my wife, but I'm not as taller than my wife as you are than your wife. So I don't think that's gonna work.
No, y'all are too close to the same.
You're
height.
much taller than I'm taller than her, but you're much taller than
your wife. Yeah, because Halee's like what 5? I think she's like maybe 2-3 inches shorter than you, if that. Yeah,
and she's probably about 5'8". I'm
yeah,
about 5'11". So
I'm about 8-9 inches taller than my wife. So yeah, it is a little bit of a difference.
So I'll have to come up with my own theory.
Hey, listen, I'm convinced that's the division of labor is one of the beautiful things about marriage. Is like you both got to find the important
lacks that you already have,
right?
That the other person can kind of fill in the gap, right? Because there's some things that I'd be thinking that she should just know,
right?
And she should just be like, oh no, I could do that. And then
there's other stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, I mean, nah, that's what I'm here for. You're not pumping no gas if I'm sitting in the car.
And that's never doing that. That's the kind of thing that kind of makes marriage more collaborative, more of a team effort than just I do stuff and you do stuff.
Right. Because our list ain't got to be the same as everybody else's list. Like, we don't got to split it up like everybody else split it up, but we got to split up some of this stuff. Because what's the point of having 2 people if you're not actually able to get like twice as much stuff done?
Exactly. And and that's another piece of advice. Your division of labor in your marriage, the division of what y'all do is going to be totally different from the next guy.
Right.
And so, take some pride in it. Right. I kind of like the fact that I do certain things for her that other guys don't do for their wives. And she does things for me that other women don't do for their husbands. And I'm like, I kind of like that you do that.
Right.
And she likes that I do that. So,
y'all gotta match expectations. That's the important part.
And I gotta look a little better.
Man.
No, I don't.
It's a lost
cause. That's what I have her for.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. You just gotta know your strengths.
Exactly.
When it's time to kill bugs and chase mice or whatever.
Because if there's a bug, bro,
it's not happening.
She may as well turn into a vampire the way that she can get off the floor and like start flying.
No, my wife goes full Tom and Jerry, like hopping on tables, freaking out, everything.
Like that?
Like, yeah,
Halia just makes a lot of
It's better.
unnecessary noise.
it's better now. Like,
You
if-
didn't like bugs when we were little.
that's still true. I still don't like bugs, but
You
I
don't
will
get 'em?
murder them.
Okay.
I will exterminate a bug. I will
Why-
kill a
like,
bug. But
Bugs
like,
don't. To me, if I can't, it's only the ones that when I can hear it. They're the ones that like make me uncomfortable. Like you remember when we were using band in college, in high
Yeah.
school, and you'd be standing at attention,
yeah,
and the bug would like fly by you,
and then
and it would hit it would hit that ear though.
Yes,
and it would hit
every
you
time.
so loud, and you'd be like, "Oh,
don't flinch.
yeah,
Don't
but
move.
we can't move because you're a marching band, so you're not allowed to move."
Right.
So that you remember those gigantic bugs that made the buzz noise when they would fly,
Like
not in your yes.
Or
But they would. It wasn't just cicadas. It was like this dragonfly looking.
There was a dragonfly one. And there were the June bugs, which was like,
And they definitely had the cicadas.
and the horseflies.
Because you remember the cicadas would die, and if you stepped on it, it would start clicking.
Yes, and it was
Like
disgusting.
it's not dead yet or
and
something.
it was extra crunchy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it was
then
disgusting.
if you step on it, and then you take your foot off it, like if you were walking and you stepped on a cicada, it get the clicking, and you're like, oh my gosh, like that is what I don't like.
There's still some juice left. In
Yeah.
Ugh.
See, I don't mind like when there's a
Yeah.
bug or something or whatever, a spider or something. I don't mind going to get it. I'll get a paper towel. I'll get it. It's no problem. But if I could hear that thing flapping around or something, like I'd be like, ugh.
So
I'll still kill it.
As long as
but
it's not close to your ears, it's fine.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that would make me uncomfortable.
Listen, I'm not a fan of bugs generally, but like, okay, related but unrelated note. Would you eat a chocolate covered grasshopper?
No.
Would you eat any other insect?
No. Well, the caucasity of this question is just
not the caucasity. Okay,
I feel like let me put it like this. Let's say that we were in a different country trying to experience things. You know, like you go for example,
like you do.
If you go to India,
yes,
they have those coated bugs and stuff.
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't think I would try it, but I'm pretty adventurous.
I mean, here's the thing:
if this is like legally, well,
it's always gonna be legal.
No, I'm saying legally edible. Like it's not like we're not talking about going in the backyard and scooping up a bug.
Correct.
We're talking about going to a shop.
Yes.
See, even then, I still don't think I could.
Like there's a jar full of grasshoppers that are still alive, and they're gonna pull one out, shove it on a stick,
still alive,
and then dip it in some chocolate. No. How is that different from like shrimp or lobster?
I was just thinking that. Before you said that, I was thinking if I would watch someone kill a chicken and then eat it. I guess it's a psychological thing of that's an insect and that's an animal. I think it's borderline irrational.
I don't like lobster, so the fact that they bring the lobster out so you can look
we
at
had
it
lobster 2
eyes,
nights ago and it was fire. Yeah, I know. Isn't that torture?
That's terrible.
Yo,
like they want you to look it in its eyes before you like, hey,
kill that one.
I'm
like
about
that's
to
crazy.
Eat you specifically. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna boil you alive and then I'm gonna eat you. It's crazy. It's kind of psychotic when you think
I haven't
about
been to Red Lobster in like 6 years. Do they still have the live lobsters in there?
I have to assume they do.
I
And
don't
the
know if
biscuits.
6 years might not even be long enough. It's
Listen.
been a long time.
You know, me and my wife don't eat shellfish because we're allergic. So, you know, I haven't been to Red Lobster in quite a while.
I did not know that you started speaking French.
I don't speak French.
Okay, because we is doing the heavy lifting in that sentence.
You're right.
Okay.
Because we
She
are allergic.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's just like I always tell people that my wife's allergic to spice.
Is she though?
Yes.
I don't think so.
She is a lot better than she used to be. Yo, I'm sorry, baby. I got to tell her. So
Oh, no.
back in the day when we moved in our first apartment, I remember how she used to eat. Hot sauce. It used to be so funny to me. So I don't eat a lot of spicy food. You do, right?
I do.
I eat spicy food here and there, right? But I don't, I never,
every so often.
even growing up, I never really ate spicy food. I didn't eat hot fries and stuff. It's just not my thing. But
Except
I will eat
Andy's
hot sauce.
fries.
Yeah, I'll eat those every now and
Because they're not really hot, bro.
But even then, I really didn't like those much. But we would have fried chicken. I would dump hot sauce on the chicken, right?
Like
and I'd eat it. Or even I'll have some ranch or something, dip my hot wings in ranch. But Halia would take a cup, like a little Tupperware cup or something, a sauce cup, and she would fill it up about halfway with ranch. And then she'd put one dot of hot sauce in there. And then she would take something to stir it. So it would be like spicy. It'd be like pink. Yeah. Right? Because
it's like fry sauce.
And then she would dip like a little piece of chicken in and be like, I got to have my hot sauce. I'd be like, I don't want to eat anymore. And I just put it away.
Here's the crazy part. I can totally see her.
You know she said it.
And everything.
You know she said it. And like the joke used to be hilarious.
It was probably good too.
But now, she dabbles. A little bit of hot sauce.
Y'all not doing no ghost peppers or Carolina Reapers or none of that?
No, we're allergic.
No what? No one chip challenges.
See,
for
me,
y'all?
No. Me, I don't mind a little bit of spice every now and then, but I want to taste the food.
Right. I don't want it to be painful. Like, I'm not a masochist.
I remember we was in high school. We had went some band trip, and you had got that volcano taco from Taco Bell.
Bro, and it was so good.
You were dying, though. Well, no, you weren't dying when you ate it. You were dying when you
Afterwards.
had the soda.
Yes.
You remember you had drank like a Mountain Dew or something. And
yes.
You were like, this is making the spice so much worse.
Okay, because the problem is, like, when you eat something and it's really hot,
yeah,
the initial spice is usually not terrible. It's whatever. If it's not milk right after, that's when the pain comes.
Ice cream will coat your tongue too.
Well,
milk, but
ice cream is okay, but I prefer milk. But one time I ate some pineapple, forgot I had eaten the pineapple. I ate like 3 pieces. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got those wings in there. I guess I'll just go ahead and heat those up.
Mango habanero or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Set you up.
Oh, it was terrible.
Nope.
So, and I forgot.
Like I don't even want wings that hot
bro,
at any point, pineapple or not.
I ate like 3 wings back to back to back before I realized that my mouth was on fire. And when I tell you,
for you, son.
Nothing helped. No milk, no water. I literally just had to sit ice in my cheeks, on my teeth, and everything. It was awful.
What's the hottest thing you've ever eaten?
It's the hottest thing I've ever eaten.
A lot of hot stuff. What do I think?
I have tried the ghost pepper. Like I've actually had
the pepper itself.
Yeah, the pepper itself in like a dish, and it was pretty spicy. Most ghost pepper things, though, it really is like very faint. It's not a punch you in the face heat. And I think I tried some kind of Carolina Reaper chips once, and I think I ate like 3 of those chips and I threw the bag away because it was a miserable experience. Yeah.
Me, I think I don't eat a lot of spice. I don't eat a lot of spicy stuff. I remember one time we was in high school. I think we had went to a Mexican restaurant with our parents, and I had ordered this like crab fajita thing, and it was so hot that I remember leaving and my clothes are sweaty.
Oh no!
Because I was like, but I ordered it, so I was gonna eat it.
You was like
whatever.
I ain't about to waste it.
So I was eating it. I distinctly remember saying from the first bite, "That's too hot." No.
What was that like thing? A declaration?
I remember I tasted something. We was at a restaurant and Dad got so mad at me too.
Why? Because you asked for it and he
no.
Told
it was
you?
Something. They said it was hot, and they let me taste it. And I like touched it with my tongue or something, and I sucked down like 2 cups of drink. And he was like,
"Oh, I remember.
Remember that? What was it that I ate?
I don't remember.
It a pepper? I think it was a jalapeno or something.
I don't remember. I just remember him being like, "All right, you OD."
Yeah, like I'm gonna hit you if you don't stop. Whatever it was hot. Chill. And I remember sucking down like my whole drink. And if I remember, they brought me a refill. I drank someone else's, but like,
yeah, you
that thing lit me up.
Hey,
so, but no, I'm not very adventurous. I'll do hot sauce. I'm cool hot sauce. But that's
when it comes to chocolate covered bugs, you out, huh?
Yeah, I'm out. I don't think.
Listen,
I don't think I could do it. Just the idea of crunching a bug, I don't.
Yeah, to be fair, I also would not eat it. I don't even like chocolate that much. So
Yeah, I'm
putting it on a bug.
And if y'all go back to season 1, we talked about the best sweets there are.
Yeah,
the best types of candy.
Chocolate's not on my list.
Yeah, it was gummies, right? We agreed.
Yep,
at the top.
that's right.
Yeah, so
fruit snacks are somewhere near the top.
So